HP EliteBook 660 G11 from 2024. This is a 16-inch laptop from HP, and I'm super excited to review this laptop with you. I'm an HP fan. I own an HP EliteBook, which I use for work. I purchased this laptop with my own money about 6 years ago, and every time I hit the power button on this laptop, I'm fully confident that no matter what happens, I will be able to get through my workday with this laptop. I absolutely love it. Unfortunately, I dropped this laptop way too many times than I would like to admit, and every time it happened, I was pretty sure that the screen will be broken, the motherboard will be cracked. When I hit the power button, nothing will happen, just a black screen, and none of that. So I have a client who needs a large size laptop. He has something, a consumer laptop from 2 or 3 years ago. He said the problem is the noise, and a constant fan noise is just so disruptive, and when he's trying to work, he needs a full-size keyboard with a numpad. So he was asking me if I can recommend any brand or any model which will last at least 5 to 6 years, not 2 or 3 years, will be fast. There's going to be not a whole lot of fan noise. It's going to be reliable, and it will hold up, and the construction quality will be definitely a step up. So this was right before the 4th of July weekend. I said, like, yeah, the HP EliteBook, I own one and I absolutely love it. I would love to see the new version from 2024. And when we were looking at hp.com before the 4th of July holiday, this laptop was on sale from $1,700. It was marked down to $900. This was a no-brainer. I told him to go get this because this is a true workhorse. It's a true business class machine. We have an Ultra 5 125U CPU in here. We have two 8 gig stick because it's dual channel, 16 gigs of RAM. We have a 250 SSD. We have a full HD screen, and we have a battery which is about to put out 7 hours of runtime. I am super happy with this laptop. If you are here and you're not familiar with business class laptops, you're probably gonna laugh after hearing all these stats and specs. Yes, I'm aware of that for $1,700 you can get a gaming computer, you can get an RTX card in it, you can have double the RAM, you can have a 1 terabyte SSD, and you can have a 4K or 2K screen. I am aware of all that, but this is a business class. This thing built and engineered differently. We talk about business class a lot in this channel. This is what I do. I have business clients, and the requirement and a goal is different. So we're shooting for functionality and shooting for a laptop which will be reliable and can and will travel without any problem, just like my EliteBook in the past 6 years. Every single day I'm opening this laptop, closing this laptop multiple times a day. It's not just sitting on a desk. It's very rare as actually sitting on a desk. Most of the time I'm just carrying this laptop in my hand all day long, going from places to places and doing troubleshooting and entering notes, data entry, and then shutting the thing down, put it in my car, and then at the next client, the next office, I'm starting all over again the same thing. So this is where these computers are shining. No, it will not just last 5 to 6 years. I'm pretty sure a lot of these will make it to 10 years without any problem. So let's talk about the specs, and let's talk about the best thing about this laptop is actually the build quality. This metal shell, whatever protecting all the components, is unbelievable. From one way, this is firm and solid, and the other way it's soft. It's able to absorb any kind of damage, or most of the damage an average user or a pro can put this laptop through, unfortunately. But we have a full HD screen in here, and this screen has a 300 nits brightness. Outside, I use this in a sunny environment and a very sunny day, hot day, and this thing performs great. I had no issues. I didn't have to keep adjusting myself. The view angle was great. It's razor sharp. Yes, the colors could be a little bit more vivid, but this screen as it is, it's a basic screen. There's only better screens for this model from this point. Absolutely love it. Unfortunately, we only have a 2 megapixel camera. When we ordered this laptop, we selected a 5 megapixel camera, but how the order somehow went through, somehow we got the 2 megapixel. So yes, there is a 5 megapixel version with IR. I would definitely get that. And unfortunately, we don't have a backlit keyboard in here. This is a standard keyboard and and a touchpad, and both of them are phenomenal. It's nothing fancy in here. They work as they should. I reviewed the Precision Workstation high-end laptop from Dell a couple months ago. That thing was, I felt like, over-engineered. It took effort to type, to press the keys down. This is perfect. It's not soft, it's not mushy, it's not super strong, it's not super difficult. Needs a lot of energy, requires a lot of energy to press the keys down. Works great. The touchpad, no issues whatsoever. Works great. We have some ports in here. Let's get through it. Not a whole lot. So we have an HDMI, a USB 3.2, we have two USB-C ports and a headphone out, and on the other side we have a USB 3.2, a hardwired network connection, which I heavily rely on that, and a Kensington lock. And this can have a 4G modem, can have a fingerprint reader, a lot of things. Absolutely love this. I love the design, and this is a true business class machine. When it's time to take this laptop apart, we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws in here, and once you unscrew them, you don't need to take notes, you don't need to take a picture and put the screws in the right place. The screws remains in this metal cover. They're not gonna fall out, and they're all the same size, so no worries. And then you need to use an opener, start somewhere around the hinges, go all the way around, all the way to the back side, and the bottom cover just flips out. And I'm going to show you what we have here. So first of all, in this laptop we have two slots. For the RAM, we have DDR5 RAM. We can go up to 64 gigs of RAM. Everything is behind this metal shield, so once we pull the metal shield off, we can just replace a RAM or add more RAM if we want to. We only have one solid state. It's a 2280. In this case, it's a 250. However, it's fast. It's significantly faster than in an average laptop, which makes this laptop boot up pretty quickly. And I'm just moving around in this laptop. The performance is great. We have a Wi-Fi 6E module in here, and we have Bluetooth. Absolutely works great. I tested a Bluetooth and a Wi-Fi. They both performs flawlessly, no issues whatsoever. Cooling, the cooling could be better. What we have here is we have a single fan, and this fan unfortunately blows the hot air to this part of the laptop right here. This is a whole line of just hot air exhaust. I don't know if I can show you. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you this through the camera. So normally when we have this kind of construction, the hot air, it's preferably would come out on a side, but then we would have to move these ports, and as the laptop gets thinner in here, that's going to be more and more difficult. So this is the thickest point of the laptop, and in here there is not enough space to move these all over here. What we could do is we could probably put these ports out in here and just have the hot air coming out on a side or even each side, but then it will raise the cost. And this laptop, when it's not on sale, it is expensive already, but we're definitely getting a reliable machine for many years to come for that kind of price. So what's also good about this laptop, let's talk about the performance. This Ultra 5 125U CPU performs great. Let's look at Geekbench. Let's look at 3D Mark. Let's look at Cinebench 23, Cinebench 24, PC Mark 10. And my favorite thing is what I like to run is a stability test from 3D Mark. It's technically gonna loop 20 of these tests back to back, and gonna look at the highest frame and the lowest frame. There is not a whole lot of difference between the highest and the lowest frame. It means that the laptop is putting out the performance extremely evenly, and this is 99.7% top notch. No complaining here. I absolutely love it. And in general, I am very happy with this laptop. I'm sure the client will be happy as well with this. The screen, again, is very nice. The construction quality or the build quality is great, and I even ventured into some gaming. I'm not a gamer. I haven't played games for a long time. I ran Fallout 4 in low to medium settings and were great. I played Team Fortress 2, I played Dota, and played some other games, and in low to medium settings this thing still performs great without a dedicated video card. So I'm sure if you need anything graphics related, at least we have something to fall back on. So yeah, this laptop, if you're on a market looking for a business class laptop, and if you're okay with the price, or you just wait until another major holiday or some kind of event comes up when HP discounts these heavily, if it's $1,000, don't think about it, go and grab it. It is great. I absolutely love it. So if you have any question, just as always, please let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next video. Scott's out.